Wukong could have come out. The Caitlyn was... Wait.
Caitlyn did go through the draft, but it's not a shoe-in against these Varus lanes. It's a lot in this meta. In terms of what standard, the Lux is the one, but as I said, double AD lane. It's a double AD lane. This is not even like cool or funny or special anymore. It's actually
I thought it was funny.
Try to stave off that Victor pressure early because they're going to have bottom side prio is the idea. This top side matchup, we haven't seen really in the LCK. We've seen it in Challengers. We've seen it in other regions, and it's one that Gwen has done pretty well in. It's considered to be a soft counter in the matchup of the early parts. And just show up right after the wave.
Or just, miss everything. BeryL is going to get flashed on, as he will have to flash away and barrier and heal. So not a lot of gank assist from his lane, but maybe he can do it by himself, as he is going to get on top of Taeyun here and then just attack the Boham, as he will go down. First blood, no flash on the Karma, so definitely the right call, as here comes Youngjae. It is a 2v3, and Taeyun's already getting low, so he's even going to eat a chunk here. It's rough. Okay, the Needles are going to come out here. Rascal's not level 6 yet, but he's about to get it. I mean, right? Yeah. There's no flash here, and there's no ghost even. He went Ignite. Dudu, I think he's just, I don't know. He doesn't have his Needles. There's no way to get out of this. It's going to be 2v1s. Pretty elementary here. Rascal's going to take that one down.
I just want to tell everyone, if you do this, because I know if I tell you not to, some of you will anyways. Hold on.
Yeah, they're just too far up the lane with no wards here, as we do have the Wukong, though, coming in, and maybe Kroko just overstayed his welcome. They're not able to take down Boham in time, as the kiting will begin, but yeah, just the Karma. Surprisingly tanky.
Yeah, surprisingly tanky, and Wukong is some of the best defensive jungle shadowing you're ever going to get here on the bottom side. He's just camping down here to block that gank, and he's not too impactful in the grand scheme of things, as BeryL takes a huge man from you.
Oh, Youngjae's in a lot of trouble, has to Cyclone here, but we got second part of the ult, and that is enough damage. Fate clean.
You could see that Moham was hoping, okay, we're going to actually collapse here and force this fight. I got a huge mantra Q, and if Youngjae gets in here, we lock
those drakes. As many of them as possible. Yes, please, they say. As Bulldog might be forced to flash here, there is a lot of damage and a trap. Can he even flash? Okay, he will. And BeryL's just going to die. Eats a turret shot, and Bulldog's like, yep, that's second. Oh, here comes Fate. He's like, I heard you talking about me.
But sometimes when teams don't fully understand the meta, junglers are the first ones to show those signs of the suffering, because you can pick the same champions as a team, but if you don't use them...
Holly's coming over. I'm not sure about this one for Kwangdong, but Bulldog in position, and in fact, they will force Kroko to flash the wall.
And, I mean, this is matched by Sivir. This is a really tough fight.
BeryL gonna get stunned up. The Sedge ult does come out as Fate is way in the back line. He's looking for Moham, nearly takes him out, but he was kind of alone. And now the Needle's going to be pushed forward, and the Forest Taeyun just executes him there.
And can rotate back towards the Drake with full information. No one knows where Fate is because of these control wards.
Yeah. I mean, look at the vision for Kwangdong. It's like they have a blindfold on, like they have no idea where they're going. They see Kroko in front of them, and immediately it's like, oh, there's Fate in the back line as Youngjae again gonna get super low. This time he will survive though, as the chains come in. Fate not necessarily gonna go down though, and they do push the enemy jungler out of this one.
Bulldog now, unfortunately, all alone. He gets caught by Rascal on the TP.
Yeah, he's gonna be pushed farther by Rascal, and now Dudu's here. And the Needles are coming out, so Rascal is just kind of dead meat, although he is still on the run, and he's getting out of here. Okay, well, it's BeryL, it's support Caitlyn getting bullied by Youngjae, and Rascal nearly died.
Group around Baron right now for Vision. Fate's going to clear this one out. They have a big rotation up with BeryL. Kroko on the edge.
Man, Youngjae has taken so much damage in this game. He is just being bullied. He's trying to get it back into Fate, who is nearly burning down, and Youngjae lives again as the chains come out. And once again, BeryL is going to be just burned down. Duckdom has to flash away as Bulldogs There's something lurking in the shadows, Wolf, and unfortunately, DuckDom is going to be the target, as he does not have any way to get out of this. He does not have flash. A fantastic flank comes out from Youngjae playing around the vision.
Objectives, but you don't have actually safe defensive vision around your jungle.
Okay, Taeyoon a little bit far up the lane as a little stun goes in, but that's 750 gold onto the Akali. That's even more squishiness that you get to just essentially lay into with your lethality builds. Definitely Krako's not really the guy.
The vision line here is amazing for Kwangdong Freak's 3 control words. Fate is seen. They can just kind of operate around this brush and then chase towards DRX, making it virtually impossible to start Baron. The Caitlyn wall is also set, so a wall of control words and a wall of Caitlyn traps on either side. The DMZ is this mid lane.
Yeah. Absolutely, and well, Kwangdong Freaks just gonna push out the wave. There they go, they find BeryL once again, but he will live, and Rascal also gonna get caught by Youngjae, getting extremely low, and Fate hasn't even gone in yet. He's got the shuriken onto Taeyoon as well, immediately goes into the stopwatch. This could be his time. No, he's just gonna get stunned up immediately, but DuckDom in the backline trying to help out, and Bulldog is going insane mode on that backline. He's just gonna kill 180 carry, zone the other. And now he's the front line, essentially, as he just kind of sprints at them. I mean, something you mentioned before. That amount of utility is very, very nice.
DRX are losing out to the poke war, so every time they try to group like this, they're eventually losing to the Victor poke.
You have to engage. It's lethality Varus Victor. Otherwise, you're going to sit here and lose. And that's kind of what's going on. They're being zoned away now as Krako's ult hit the Karma, and nobody followed up.
That's turret.
Yep, it's turret going down here.
Uh-oh, some people are trapped now.
Dudu's got the mist as well, and now BeryL can't get out. Kasante here, Rascal trying to frontline, and Fate is all alone. He's just going to get needled down, as well as an arrow from Taeyoon. And this has fallen apart very quickly for the side of DRX. Kwangdong are kind of bullying them as Bulldog is in the front line once again, and DuckDom this time actually will be able to tear through him a little bit there. Nearly takes down Youngjae.
Really critical they stop the Baron here. They're going to try.
Took them quite a while to get this down, but it looks like they should be able to. Youngjae getting close, but not quite. Very big, consistent damage. He's even going to hit Rascal again. They do have to get into position for this Drake. I mean, these Infernals are big. It's Infernal Soul for Kwangdong as well. It's Fate trying to zone them. Looks like they're just going to give it away. Kwangdong a little bit of hesitation, and now Bulldog's all alone. Can he get out of this one? Doesn't look likely, as he will be left to the dogs. Taken down by Rascal. And now they're still on the chase, and yep, Dudu's alone as well. The needle's not enough. Neither is the snip.
That's not going to save you.
Huh.
We'll buy some time.
I think this time around, absolutely. Youngjae on the side there. Fate looking for his angle. Bulldog actually taking a big chunk from the Akali. But Fate will not have access to him with that R2. It's just going to R2 to the back of the wave.
BeryL wants one more trap. These are fading away, resets it there, closing the door. Youngjae wants to find an angle here.
They're taking a little bit of damage. Rascal is incredibly tanky at this point in the game, as is Kroko. They've got some really nice flank angles, and Kwangdong Freaks just gotta press their buttons and try to get into that backline. DuckDom and BeryL will be zoned for a while as Taeyoon is just... What was that? He just charged BeryL and died immediately. Unfortunately for Kwangdong, that was not handled very well. DRX are going to just slap him down.
And the desperation was real for Kwangdong Freaks. They panicked, they dove in with the Wukong, who instantly died, and this is the end of the game.
Dudu?
I think.
I think. Dudu's like a raid boss? Okay, there you go. Gotta wait for Sivir to actually attack her. And down will go the Nexus. 42 minutes, DRX able to get it done.